Good morning everyone. I am Dr. N. Amarendra Reddy, postgraduate in Department of General Medicine, Narayana Medical College. I am here to speak on World Antimicrobial Awareness Week. It is celebrated on November 18 to November 24. World Antimicrobial Awareness Week aims to encourage the awareness of antimicrobial resistance, and also it encourage the best practice in general health. The antimicrobial resistance occurs when bacteria, fungi, virus or parasite resist the effect of medication and causing the common infections harder to treat and increase the spread of the disease. In 2015 World Health Assembly meeting, WHO initiated Global Action Plan on Antimicrobial Resistance. WHO also initiated globally antimicrobial surveillance system, which is known as GLASS, to strengthen the antimicrobial resistance surveillance. WHO has stated that world has been gone to post-antibiotic era in which common infections and minor injuries can once again kill people. The theme for WHO World Antimicrobial Awareness Week is United to Preserve Antimicrobials. The slogan is Antimicrobials Handle with Care. Coming to the history of antimicrobials, the first antimicrobial discovered is penicillin. It was discovered by Alexander Fleming. The penicillin is discovered from fungus Penicillium notatum, which contaminated the culture plate, and the fungus made bacteria free zone in the culture plate. By the end of World War II, penicillin was known as wonder drug as it saved many lives. The first commercially available antimicrobial is Prontosil. Antimicrobial resistance is a serious threat which is increasing these days. For years, antimicrobials have been used to enhance complex surgeries and also to cure many diseases. The effectiveness of antimicrobials have been decreasing these years due to the overusage and also misuse of the antimicrobials. This has resulted in thousands and hundreds of deaths of the people. Unless urgent action is taken, the people affected with antimicrobial resistance will increase further. The antimicrobial resistance will lead to significant cause of mortality by 2050 if the antimicrobial resistance still continues. Other contributing factors are antibiotics have been used for infections such as flu or common cold. The overuse and misuse of antibiotics has put us all at high risk. The antimicrobial resistance is a multisectorial issue, so we need to act multisectorially to reduce the antimicrobial resistance. The causes for antimicrobial resistance are indiscriminate usage of antibiotics, over-the-counter sale of antibiotics without prescription, unsatisfactory implementation of antimicrobial policies, and also inadequate research to new antimicrobial development. The other causes for antimicrobial resistance is inadequate training on antimicrobial resistance issue and also unscientific usage of antimicrobials. To conclude and prevent antimicrobial resistance, we have to follow rational usage of antimicrobials and also to decrease the over-counter sale of antimicrobials without prescription. By doing this, we can reduce antimicrobial resistance. By following proper infection control measures, the antimicrobial resistance will be down. Thank you.